So now let's see how to do it on yourself. You're going to choose one hand, the one of your choice. And with that hand, we're going to tap on 3 places, what we call the 3 brains, as we want them all involved and working together. The first place will be your head, the head brain. The second will be the heart near the sternum. And the third one, the gut brain near our belly button. We will repeat that sequence of 3 tappings a number of times. And I want you to note that Alex's fingers are spread out when she's tapping on her head. We want this as we want to actually reach and activate the 2 hemispheres of the brain, since they have a different function and play a different role. The pace, the strength of the tapping is really up to you, whatever feels nice and comfortable.
So now let's see what our other hand is doing. We're going to cover the whole surface of our head in 4 to 5 hand positions. This will depend on the size of your hand and also the size of the head. Now we're going to start by putting our hand on the base of our head. This is our first hand position. This is important because we're trying to bridge the 2 hemispheres of the brain. And this is actually one of the central intentions of our Cortices tapping technique. Now we're going to reintroduce the tapping which we learned earlier. So for each hand position, we're going to tap on our 3 brains. So we'll start by tapping on our head brain, our heart brain, and our gut. Once we've completed that, we move on to our next hand position. And that's 1 step up. So our thumb will end up where our pinky used to be. Then we do the 3 tappings again. We tap on our head, our heart, and our gut. Once again, we will move our hand up 1 more position. Here you can see Alex can choose to tap on her hand or in front or behind, whichever feels good to you. While Alex goes through the motions for the next hand position, I'll just introduce the last part of the technique, and that's our breathing. Our breathing is just as important as every other element of this technique, and we encourage you to just take some deep and slow breaths as you do this. To begin with, you might choose to do 1 full breath as you tap your head, 1 when you tap your heart, and 1 when you tap your gut. The breath supports the nervous system, and it also helps to reconnect the body and the mind.
And now to finish our tapping, we still need to cover the sides of the head. So Alex is going to place her hands on both sides with the fingers pointing backwards. And we're going to do the same tapping as usual. The only difference is we don't have a third hand. So what she's going to do is just remove one of her hands to do the tapping on the head. Then briefly connecting back, just so the body imagine that it's still there. And then doing the second tapping on the heart, connecting back, reminding the body. And then the last tapping on the gut brain, finishing with the 2 hands briefly on both sides of the head. And that completes our Cortices tapping.